Hey Flamingos, we're back working on our invention blueprints, and we're learning about power so we can do the second page on power for our invention. Today and tomorrow we're going to learn about 4 different types of power. Today we'll learn about 2. We'll learn about solar power first, or power that comes from the sun's energy, and wind power second, or power that comes from wind energy. So let's start with solar power. Here you'll see that there are solar panels. Maybe there's some, if you go out on a walk in your neighborhood, maybe you can find some houses, maybe even your house has solar panels on the roof. These panels collect energy from the sun and turn it into electricity for that house that it's on top of. And then this is a solar farm. Lots and lots of solar panels are in a field to collect the sun's energy that shines on it every day, and it turns it into a lot of electricity to power lots of different things. So we're going to read a story called A Solar Story, and then we're going to experiment with some solar panels outside. This is by Allan Drummond. It's a long, hot, and dusty walk to school. The sun shines down on us nearly every day. Sun and more sun, and sometimes it seems like the only thing going on here. We live in Morocco, right there in the top left-hand corner on the map of Africa. The windows on my side of our classroom look out on the high Atlas Mountains. Sometimes a cool breeze blows in. But on the other side, the Sahara Desert begins. Nothing but millions of square miles of rocks and hot sunshine, all the way across northern Africa. The desert landscape around Gasati, our home, has looked the same for a very, very long time. Our teacher, Mrs. Abladam, likes to talk about the big changes that are happening in our world. She also likes to ask big questions. Okay, class, solar energy. Do we all know what that means? The heat of the sun. Good. And what is solar power? Making electricity from sunshine. That's solar power. Well, we all know the answers to those big questions. And why? Well, up on the high ground close to our village is the world's largest solar power plant, and it's under construction. It's being built. For a few years, we've seen big trucks coming along and going, and now there are new pylons and wires all over, sending electricity far away to where it's needed. Around the power plant, there are millions of high safety fences because electricity is dangerous, right? So you have to have safety in place. And remember, we talked about those pylons yesterday that carry the big electric wires to the houses and buildings all over from the power plant. On the long, hot, dusty walk back from school, we can just see far away men and cranes working on top of what will soon be the world's tallest solar tower. There it is, the solar tower. Big changes are happening around us, but at my house, things are much the same. We still have our 5 sheep. What's going on, sheep? Bah! And we have our 2 cows. Munch, munch. Do you have sheep and cows at your house like this little girl? That's pretty cool. We still cook on an open fire and we make our bread. Here's Mr. Mule. He's how Dad gets to work. What's going on, Dad? So, if big changes are happening in the world, what is solar power actually doing for us? So the next day at school, Mrs. Abladam asks another one of her big questions. Okay, class, sustainability. What does that mean? It means being strong and independent. Does it mean peace? Peace? Ha 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 ha. Some of the kids giggle at Nadia's answer of peace. Keeping things going the way they are, maybe? Is that what sustainability means? Maybe it's thinking about the future. Sustainability could mean thinking about the future. Yeah. Or not using everything up. Being a good farmer, maybe? Is that what sustainability means? So Mrs. Abladam laughs. Good answers, and you're all correct, but in different ways. Sustainability means many things. Tonight, I want you to all think about sustainability and write something about it. But first, let's go on a field trip. Oh boy, look at the bus out there. Honk, honk, it's ready. Field trip, all right, let's go. All aboard. Hey, Celine, what's going on? She's saying to the bus driver. Our village is hidden away down by a riverbed that flows only in the winter. Most of the year it's dry and there's hardly any water here. We can grow just a few things like palm trees and almonds and crops to feed our animals. At the top of the hill, there used to be nothing but rocks and stones, and sometimes there would be a lizard. Maybe you guys can find a lizard outside at your house. There are lots of lizards in Austin, just like in Morocco. And you know what? Always, 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 there's the sun shining down on us. But now look, there's a huge solar tower too, and it's nearly finished being built. We've got a new bridge over the riverbed. See that? There's the riverbed, and there's a bridge there, and a brand new road. Amazing. Everything's amazing up here now because just ahead is the biggest solar power plant in the entire world. It's the size of 3,500 soccer fields, and it contains 660,000 mirrors. Whoa. And nearly complete is the 800-foot tall solar tower. It's surrounded by thousands and thousands of mirrors, each the size of our classroom. They bounce the sun's rays onto the tower. Very hot, says Mrs. Obladam. It will be 1,000 degrees at the top of the solar tower. 1,000 degrees. The mirrors follow the sun as it moves across the sky. Look at all these mirrors. Wow. Like sunflowers, you can see how the giant curved mirrors focus the hot sun onto a glass pipe. And the heat from this pipe and from the tower is used to make electricity. At the center of the plant is the control room. At sunset, the desert dust is cleaned off of all of those mirrors. Wow. Okay, class, when you get home, remember to do your sustainability homework, Mrs. Obladam says. Wow, so they have to clean all of these mirrors every single night to get the desert dust off of them. That's a big job. And that's so the sun can shine brightly on them the next day. Wow. All that new technology is right beside our village. And to think that back at home we don't even have internet. So these people don't even have the internet so they can do Zoom meetings with their class. Wow, that's pretty crazy, huh? Bye. We'll just have to think for ourselves. Let's do our homework together. Now, let's think. Let's do our homework. What is sustainability? By using the sun, we're not burning precious oil, coal, or gas. All of that creates pollution. Here, the sun shines on us nearly every day. That's sustainability. Maybe one day, with the help of solar power, Morocco won't need to buy oil and coal from other countries to make electricity. That's energy independence, and that's sustainability. But what else is sustainability? And what is the solar plant doing for us right here in our village? Let me think. There's Yusuf's cousin Ahmed. He helped build the plant, and he learned how to weld metal. Now he's got his own workshop. He's independent, and he's given jobs to 2 people. That's sustainability right there. This little guy wants to learn to weld too. And the solar plant has started a new college in a nearby city. People go there by bus to learn new skills with wood, with cloth, with clay, and they hope to get jobs and start businesses themselves. And of course, there will be new jobs at the solar plant, and that's sustainability. And the solar plant pays for experts to show our farmers better ways to keep sheep. Now, some have a lot more than just 5 sheep, and this will help everyone get through hard times. That's sustainability. Bah. Other farmers are learning new ways to grow bigger and bigger. They get better almond trees and palm trees and olives during the dry summers. We're able to grow more, much more, of our own food, and that is sustainability. Until recently, the solar plant used our precious water for cleaning the mirrors and cooling. Now they use air pressure and electric power from the plant to clean the mirrors. That's sustainability. We've got a new mobile medical center, so they go to the doctor in this big bus. It helps us all, including mothers and their babies, to stay healthy. More sustainability. Mrs. Appledom says we will eventually get the internet at our school, which we really do need. Education, even more sustainability. So there is actually a lot happening here. Wow. So check it out. This is the solar farm that this author, Allan Drummond, is writing about. This is in Morocco. Look at all of these solar panels that shine on that solar tower right there. Let's see if I can get it really, really close. Thousands and thousands of solar panels that are shining on. And there's a worker making sure all the panels work properly. And look, he's gone to this village in Morocco with his books because he wrote about them, didn't he? And there's the air pressure tank that's used to clean the solar panels. So this book is actually a true story. Yeah. It's still a long, hot, and dusty walk to school, and from school, actually. And the sun does shine on us nearly every day, but that's not the only thing that's going on here. Living alongside the world's largest solar plant means that we've all started thinking about the future. Hey, Nadia, what's going on? Hey, Jasmine, solar power, sustainability, that's what's going on. And we don't just think about the future of our community or the future of Morocco, our country, or the future of Africa. Sustainability is a way of thinking about the future for the whole world. Maybe because so many wars are about oil and other resources, sustainability will lead to a more peaceful world. Maybe Nadia is right. Maybe sustainability could mean peace. Maybe. This is their village. Wow, mountains are surrounding it, and there's that hot sun giving them the energy to create electricity. So we're going to now do some experiments and show how the sun shines on solar panels and creates power, right? Yeah, go for a walk and see if you can find some of these solar panels. I don't know if there are any solar farms around us, but we could sure do an internet search and find out if there are any solar farms here in Austin, Texas that create electricity and sustainability.